the Golden Bolt final. BattleBots Champions started with 43 robots hungry for glory, and to the surprise of few, two of the most destructive machines in the sport's history will collide at the top of the mountain. The defending Golden Bolt champion Endgame, the reigning giant nut winner SawBlaze. Only one is taking home the hardware. Let the Golden Bolt Championship begin.
Endgame moving cautiously out of its square with those long ground-scraping forks. The team feels confident they'll be the lower bot.
Oh, but nice work by SawBlaze, putting Endgame up on the screw and throwing that hammer saw.
SawBlaze winning the battle for low ground in that first exchange. That bodes very well for the champs.
Landed a few jabs on Endgame's forks as well. SawBlaze still has the Kiwis trapped in the dustpan, but hesitant to drop the hammer saw, Kenny.
Yeah, Jameson knows better than to drop the weapon straight into Endgame's disc.
20 seconds.
Endgame looks to be hung up on SawBlaze's front end, but manages to wiggle free, and we fight on.
A very technical fight to this point, Chris. Both teams being deliberate with their positioning. You can tell how much respect these two champions have for one another, but so far it's been Jameson Go and SawBlaze who've been in control.
Oh! Endgame gets underneath SawBlaze, pops it into the air. The Kiwis with their first big hit of this match.
They've been playing a very patient strategy for a reason.
Oh!
They know they're the harder hitting robot, Chris. Endgame hit so hard once they're able to get connection with that weapon.
But nice work by SawBlaze with that saw hammer as he had Endgame pinned against the rail. Can he do it again? Nice work by the pulverizer on top of that. Whoa!
Blaze showing the power of their drivetrain. Now Endgame going to work with their weapon.
Under 90 to go in the title fight.
Oh!
Endgame got SawBlaze in the corner.
These are nasty shots by Team Endgame here, Chris.
Knocked it on its head. SawBlaze back to its belly, but a little stunned for the first time in this fight.
Yeah, this is the first time we've really seen SawBlaze in some serious trouble.
And again on its head. Jameson springboards back. Wow. Under a minute to go, so the kill saws are now active.
Oh.
Another big shot by Endgame. The Kiwis are letting it fly.
Endgame's fork still working, Chris. That's allowing them to get underneath.
Oh!
SawBlaze just like that.
A half dozen solid shots by Endgame in the last minute plus.
SawBlaze needs to be able to adapt here, but Endgame's so good at pointing that weapon right at him.
And look at the powerful drive by Jack Barker. 30 seconds to go in the Golden Bolt final.
Yeah, SawBlaze is going to have to do something very aggressive here, Chris, if they want to win this fight.
20 seconds to go.
Uh-oh.
Endgame jumps SawBlaze on its dome again and puts it on the upper deck.
On the shell.
Excellent display of control there by Endgame. SawBlaze a little rocked.
Jameson Go has one final chance to impress the judges. Instead, he takes another shot right to the head. And that will do it, as the Golden Bolt final is now in the hands of the judges.
Spin your weapon if you got it. What we do?
Well, this one had a little bit of everything.
That's enough. Okay, let's put him down.
So now it's up to Derek Young, Lisa Winter, and Vaughn Davis, all three former BattleBots participants, to decide who gets the Golden Bolt. Will it be SawBlaze or will it be Endgame?
Tough. Tough match. Ooh. Damn. Definitely had him in the beginning.
Kenny Florian, a major trophy is on the line. This was a tale of two halves, with SawBlaze controlling the first one.
That's right, Jameson Go got right underneath Endgame, drove it into the screws, and had his way with the Kiwis. He used the hazards to his advantage and generally dictated the pace to start.
But then Endgame put its cape on and went to work.
Nick and Jack stayed patient, Chris. They knew once the weapon made contact, they could swing the fight. And once it did, they followed up with shot after shot after shot. Endgame won almost every exchange down the stretch.
So where do you think the judges shake out on this one?
Well, both bots were fully functional at the bell, so I think damage is a toss-up. SawBlaze controlled the first half, but the display of aggression by Endgame down the stretch was a sight to behold. That puts them over the top for me. Either way, it's gonna be close.
Is that enough to get them a second straight golden bolt? Let's find out. Farouk.
The results from the judges are in. We have a split decision.
What?
Judge Derek scored the battle for SawBlaze. Judge Vaughn scored the battle for Endgame. Judge Lisa scored the battle for